1. The place to learn more.
Hello friends. As the technology booming in the current era, everybody have their digital device and started using to make their life easier. All digital devices are loaded with the operating system and leveraged us to choose applications or software as per our desire. But before we use any application, it is very important to know certain fact about software that made available for us. Usually software or applications are delivered to us through mode commercial, freemium and free. The commercial softwares are required us to pay from our pocket to use, while freemium is the option where we can use certain functionality for free or full functional for free with a trademark of software provider. But free is the option available which we always prefer. It is good to go with the free software, but before you get it downloaded in your digital device or registered through online for use, let's know how it works and what is the benefit for the free software provider. I would like to divide the free software further into two categories for you to understand the purpose of free. Most of the time, the free softwares are called in another term as open source. The understanding may be partially correct, but it is not always the scenario. The open source can also be comes under paid concept, but since the code available for anyone to modify, there is a chance of another person can provide it for free. And moreover, everyone put their effort to develop the software, hence it is always comes with free. Fine, it is otherwise as well. All the free softwares are not openly made their code available for anyone to modify, but what is the benefit they are getting out of it? Sometime earlier, there was a misconception that free softwares are not safety and there is highly chance of data theft. This is something now formalized. You may not be able to understand. Let me explain in a different way. The free software are developed by open group and closed group. The software that are developed by open group are made their code available in the common code repository, which are accessible to anyone to review, modify and change, but to follow certain guidance with the open source license. Fine. But what is the benefit for closed group people to provide their software for free? The free software that made available by closed group are available only through internet based on cloud computing, or otherwise download the software once you provided your personal logging informations. So we get Chrome browser as a free for us to browse flavorlessly. However, you have to log in with your Gmail account to get the full function of Chrome, and also you have to accept the terms and conditions to process your data for their main ads business. So when I say ads, the activity that you are doing on the Chrome are actually tracked and used it for providing you the internet based ads. In this approach, the software provider need your data to run their business, so they are giving it for free. Now let's talk about open group people. So there is a developer who developed the graphics software with the knowledge of what he need, but then he put the code in the public repository with the guidance for anyone come and involved in this project and provide your support to enhance the feature of the software. So people with the like-minded will join him and provide the software based on their knowledge. For example, if you have a coding knowledge, then you can participate and code, while another person who is good in documentation can write about it, and someone else can use the development version of that software for testing it. Here the open group people is putting all knowledge in one repository and make the software more meaningful. Further, when the project became useful to everyone, they will slowly form as a group and raise the fund to get the benefit out of it. So we as the user who gets benefit out of those free software can donate and encourage them, or you can provide support by developing code, writing documentation, or bear your time to test the development version. In this whole development of software stack, your data is not theft, and you also protect your privacy as you are not going to register to use such as open source software, and nobody is going to track you the digital activity. I hope you understand the purpose of open source software. Further, I will talk about option software that are free but that won't track your digital activity. and protect your privacy. So please subscribe and share. Thank you.